John McClung, and accepting with John is Candace and Mother Joy. Between high school and a tour in the Navy in the early 70s, John McClung caught the slide guitar bug from George Harrison and Leo Kottke. Then a bandmate loaned John his mom's 6-string lap steel, which quickly led to acquiring a Fender triple neck non-pedal steel, and no clue how to play it. And finally, to his first pedal steel, a red ZB student model. That rudimentary pedal steel held incredible music, magic, and power for him, and John's passionate love for the pedal steel has not wavered to this day. His own efforts to teach himself pedal steel were frustrating at best. John took a few months of lessons from legendary Los Angeles player and teacher Blackie Taylor. Blackie taught him many classical songs and crucial playing positions. Without Blackie's early help, he probably would have given up, John says. John learned enough to do sit-ins and even actual gigs with a couple of bands around Los Angeles. As he always advises his students, you've got to start somewhere. John, along with his country-loving Navy buddies, hung out at quite a few local Long Beach honky-tonk, soaking up the playing of great players and idols like Bobby Boyd, Art Shanez, and Red Rhodes, and J.D. Manis. He has also had the pleasure of working with many top musicians and artists in the Northern and Southern California areas, including projects with Freddie Fender, Connie Stevens, and soundtrack work for the 2013 film Man of Steel, under the direction of Oscar-winning composer Hans Zimmer. He also performed and taught seminars at annual guitar shows in Phoenix, Arizona, and conducted pedal steel classes and seminars throughout California. John has always had dual careers in music and graphic design. He served in the early 1980s as art and advertising director for Tom Bradshaw's great publication, Steel Guitarist Magazine. A true dream job. Teaching was never his goal, but so many beginning steel players were desperate for a nearby teacher. So John decided to give it a try. Two things became immediately apparent. Off-the-cuff, improvised lessons were too nerve-wracking and not very coherent, and existing instructional books that he could teach from were not very logical or properly sequenced. So he began writing his own curriculum with the goal of being, what should a new pedal steel player know, and in what order should he learn those things? John has found teaching and writing to be very rewarding. His curriculum trains students step by step as both steel players and well-rounded musicians, able to survive on the bandstand and other live playing situations. It works amazingly well with virtually all of his students. John is extremely proud to have been a help to many who now play professionally. Teaching pedal steel is a true calling and mission for him. He loves to inspire and help new players, just the way teachers like Blackie Taylor and Jeff Newman helped him and many others early on in his playing career. John retired from graphic design in 2008 and now focuses his energies on session work, live gigs, and lots of teaching. In 2009, he expanded into teaching live sessions using Skype video conferencing technology and webcams. Anyone with high-speed internet can now get this help no matter where you live in the U.S. or the world. John has one mantra for all of his students and anyone learning this challenging instrument. You need practice, persistence, and available time, and faith that you can do it, because with all that in place, you can do it. This is John McClung.
Well, that was the easy part. Got my little cliff notes here. How about a hand for Morey? He's doing a great job up here with emceeing. Awesome job, yeah. Great singer, great voice, and just the man. I first want to just say I'm so honored to be here. Kind of surprised too, but I'm happy to be here and get this honor from you guys. It's really nice. I want to thank the Northwest Western Swing Music Society, and especially Jeannie and Fred Urian. They are doing a heck of a job putting this on. How about a big hand for them too? Well deserved. Jeannie has been nothing but warm and friendly to me since I got here, so she's like almost like a relative or a mom or something. A few people I want to thank here. First of all, my mom, who's here, Joy Rankin, back there at my table. And my wife, my lovely wife, child bride, Candace. They've both been really encouraging to my whole career of playing and now teaching. One other shout out to Ronnie Elkin, great fiddle player buddy of mine from the Sacramento Western Swing Society. He's the one that nominated me, thought I should be here. And one of the reasons he did, I think, is because I do teach almost exclusively now. And I'm really all about trying to help people that are kind of caught up by the sound of steel to learn how to play it and get going. As you steel players know, it's not an easy thing to get good at, much less master, right? So that's my calling in life now. And I'm also involved with Steel Resolve. This is a pretty new nonprofit foundation, and the goal of that is to help young players get going with gear and teachers, and kind of get going. It's a really expensive endeavor to become a steel player, so we're here to do that. And also, we hope to do some future projects with the Northwestern Swing Society. So we're looking forward to helping them and working with Jeannie and Fred, all you nice volunteers. How about a hand for the volunteers, by the way? They've done a great job here. Yeah. So this doesn't happen by magic, so they really have done a wonderful job here. I want to just thank you for such a nice, warm welcome, and I'm honored to be a part of the group of people that got inducted this year. I'm honored to be part of the Hall of Fame itself. That's just amazing to me. And I'll leave you with just a couple of words. This is what I tell all my fellow friends and students, especially students. Play Purdy. Thank you.
I want to.